So one of my most inspirational teachers that I had growing up was actually my 7th grade English teacher. And she soon became my coach for student congress and speech. So it started out in 7th grade. I walked into this classroom. It was down the hallway. I remember it was in the basement of the school. And when I walked in, I saw this woman standing in front, and she gave me a huge smile and said, "Welcome to 7th grade English." And I just kind of looked at her and said hi. I was one of those students who strived for perfection. Like, I wanted to be the best at everything. I failed at that in math, although, but I looked at her and I said hi, and I sat down. I learned that she was the speech coach for middle school. Now, this was not something I was really interested in because I didn't want to draw attention to myself. I was bullied quite heavily in school because of my weight. And I just was very shy in that respect. I was outgoing in a way where people thought that I had a lot of friends, but I really didn't. Well, this teacher worked so closely with me, and she saw the potential that I had, and she said, "You need to join the speech team." And after asking me many, many times, I finally did. And she saw something in me that I did not see. She saw my potential. And if it wasn't for her, I never would have done competitive speech starting in middle school, going into high school, being the speech captain. And where I find myself today, I'm actually coaching right next to her at my high school. So when I got back from overseas and I started teaching at the school I'm at right now, I found that she actually had moved jobs and was the librarian at my high school. She was still involved in forensics, which is competitive speech and debate. And she asked me if I wanted to coach with her. And of course, I could not give up that opportunity. She has now become one of the best teachers I have ever had as a student and now as an adult. She's my mentor. The thing that I love about her is she's so patient with the students. She's also very persistent. So when students just try to give up or they don't think that they can make it, she doesn't give up on them at all. She doesn't. She'll call them. She'll even meet students outside of school time at cafes to work with them if they can't make it to our practices. And maybe a Saturday or Sunday practice is better for them. And that really inspired me to kind of go the extra mile when it comes to my students and my debate students, my student congress students, because what I saw from her is just a passion that I've never seen from anybody else in the area of speech, debate, and congress. Her style of coaching is kind of a, you're going to do this and we're going to get there together type of style. And her and I think, make a really great team when we're coaching together. So for my idea of someone who really inspires me, Gayle Hyde is that person.